Hey everyone, we have Bert here and he is going to share with us a quick set regarding an interesting article that he read on Facebook recently. Take it away, Bert.
So here I am, I'm sitting in my recliner working on my weight gain program, which is going pretty good, and I see this article and it says, I kid you not, Florida man tranquilizes and rapes an alligator. Okay? How does that even happen without dying? You know what I'm saying? You didn't find the carcass of Florida man. They stopped the Florida man in the act. You know what I'm saying? How crazy and bizarre. And the dude's got his mugshot. You know, he's all cracked out looking. You know what I'm saying? He looks like a crazed out freaking garden gnome. You know, like a woodland elf. But the dude's bad to the bone because the dude is getting after some gator. You know what I'm saying? How does that even happen? You know, is he just at the public pool and there's a gator swimming over there and he's like, man, that looks pretty good. You know what I'm saying? I like the way that gator's moving. I might get some of that later. You know what I'm saying? If I can just get that gator. And you know, I'm like, how does this even happen? What do you do? Do you tranquilize the gator? Do you put something in it, surf and turf? Do you crack it over the head with a coconut? Just, you know, how do you even get the gator? How do you even subdue it? Do you sweet talk the gator? I mean, I don't know how it works, but this guy somehow did it. You know, and in my mind, he's only 100 pounds soaking wet. The gator's got to be 500 pounds, man, probably 96 feet long, cuz gators are nothing but really, you know, modern Godzillas. That's all they are. But somehow this dude succeeded. I don't know what he did. He must have bonked it on the head or did whatever. But he kind of rolled it up, threw it like a sleeping bag on his back and went up 3 flights of stairs. You know what I'm saying? Gator's tail smacking the neighbors' doors and stuff, and scooters popping out. Hey, what you need, buddy? You know, that kind of stuff. Gets in the apartment and he's having his way with this gator. A gator! And I'm thinking to myself, seriously, man, you know, my mind had to go down this whole safari to figure out how this even happened. The why was important. The what is impossible. Like, how does he even do that, Florida man? You know what I'm saying? He was on meth. That's notable because that will make him quicker and maybe even more agile, maybe a little bit stronger. But it won't change his mental state of mind because he's a Florida man, so he's pretty much normal with the meth, you know what I'm saying? So it doesn't affect his judgment. Now, here's the thing. So he's in there and he's having his way with this gator. Somehow the cops get called. I don't know how. I don't know if the gator went to the bathroom when Florida man was in there, you know, getting another Schlitz malt liquor. I don't know what happened. But the gator dude must have stepped out, or the man must have stepped out for a minute. The gator must have pulled out her scale phone and went through her Crocs list and pulled up, you know, my best friend Allie, and she's like, hey, I need help. You know what I'm saying? I tried telling him it's late and I got to go home, but he ain't listening. I said, I got to get to the golf course in the morning. It's snowbird season. I got people to scare. And he just wouldn't listen. He's holding me hostage. I'm nervous. You know, call the police for me here. I'm going to call 911. You know, I don't know what happened, but the cops somehow, they show up. So they go up there and the cops are like, you know, doop, 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 open up. You know what I'm saying? And Florida man's probably like right there in his tracks. He's just like, whoa, what was that? You know what I'm saying? They're like, doop, 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 police, open up. And in my mind, maybe he yells out, no! You know, I don't know what he does. But they end up kicking the door in. They come in and they stop, you know, Florida man right in the middle of the act. They go in, he's in his boots, he's doing whatever he's doing the Gator rodeo. You know what I'm saying? The Gator's all like in this prone position. I don't know, their legs are, I don't think you can tie a Gator's legs behind her back. They're too short. So I don't know what he did, you know, anatomically with the Gator. But he wouldn't stop. The cops like, stop. So they tase him, you know, and if you tase a dude in a sexual act with an alligator, you're tasing the Gator too. And that is a high risk maneuver. So the Gator's pissed off, you know, crocodile tears, and the Gator just goes right into a death roll, you know, and just, man, can you imagine that, you know? So what do you do with the Gator then? You know what I'm saying? You got them separated, you know, the Gator is trying to bite his junk off, and the guy's over here, you know, he's got his hat spun around backwards, chaos, and they're like, hey, subdue him, and what are we gonna do with this Gator? You know, they're like, ma'am, you need an ambulance, you need to ride back to the swamp, you know, can we help you? And then the Gator's, you know, already smacked the deputy upside the head with the tail, you know. It's crazy. So they get the Florida man, put him in the car, subdue him, Gator, whatever happens to the Gator, it evaporates. You know, I don't know. So they get the Florida man in there and they're looking him up, you know, and they're going underneath trying to figure out who he is. Can we see some ID, cuz, you know? And he's like, no, I'm not telling you my name. So they go under R and they're looking for, like, you know, registered reptile offenders, RROs, you know, and they're looking for him. Sure as crap, there's this picture. Apparently, he had been tangled up with a pair of iguanas down in Miami, you know what I'm saying, last summer. So the dude's crazy. He got what he deserved, you know what I'm saying? Florida man struck again. And I can't wait to tell that material up here to these Nebraska Cornhusker folks, you know what I'm saying? Because there's no gators, but there are some Florida men. They're kind of like Bigfoot, you know, out of focus and run around, but they're out there. But I'm super excited. Stay tuned and keep an eye out for our new material coming your way.
All right, everybody. Thank you for listening. Have a great night.